The Minoan civilization was an ancient Bronze Age culture that flourished on the island of Crete in the Mediterranean Sea from around the 27th century BC to the 15th century BC. It is named after the legendary King Minos and is one of the earliest known civilizations in Europe. The Minoans are believed to have been a seafaring people, who established colonies and trading networks throughout the Mediterranean region. The Minoans were known for their impressive architecture and artwork, which features an array of brightly colored frescoes and intricate pottery designs. They are also credited with the development of the first written language, Linear A, which remains undeciphered to this day. The Minoans built monumental palaces such as the Palace of Knossos, which was likely the seat of Minoan power. The Minoan civilization is also known for its advanced system of government. The Minoans are believed to have created the world's first democracy, with a complex system of laws, councils, and aristocrats. They were also known for their advanced trading networks and for their religious beliefs, which included a pantheon of gods and goddesses. The Minoan civilization eventually declined in the 14th century BC, likely due to a combination of natural disasters and invasions by the Mycenaeans, an ancient Greek civilization. However, the Minoan civilization left a lasting legacy, with its art and architecture still influencing modern culture. It is also believed that the Minoans may have had an influence on the development of the ancient Greek civilization, which followed in its wake. During the early Greek Dark Ages, part of a wider Bronze Age collapse around the Mediterranean. It represents the first advanced civilization in Europe, leaving behind a number of massive building complexes, sophisticated art, and writing systems. Its economy benefited from a network of trade around much of the Mediterranean. The civilization was rediscovered at the beginning of the 20th century through the work of British archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans. The name Minoan derives from the mythical King Minos and was coined by Evans, who identified the site at Knossos with the labyrinth of the Minotaur. The Minoan civilization has been described as the earliest of its kind in Europe, and historian Will Durant called the Minoans the first link in the European chain. The Minoans built large and elaborate palaces up to 4 stories high, featuring elaborate plumbing systems and decorated with frescoes. The largest Minoan palace is that of Knossos, followed by that of Phaistos. The function of the palaces, like most aspects of Minoan governance and religion, remains unclear. The Minoan period saw extensive trade by Crete with Aegean and Mediterranean settlements, particularly those in the Near East. Through traders and artists, Minoan cultural influence reached beyond Crete to the Cyclades, the Old Kingdom of Egypt, copper-bearing Cyprus, Canaan and the Levantine coast in Anatolia. Some of the best Minoan art was preserved in the city of Akrotiri on the island of Santorini. Akrotiri had been effectively destroyed by the Minoan eruption. The Minoans primarily wrote in the Linear script and also in Cretan hieroglyphs, encoding a language hypothetically labeled Minoan. The reasons for the slow decline of the Minoan civilization, beginning around 1550 BC, are unclear. Theories include Mycenaean invasions from mainland Greece and the major volcanic eruption of Santorini. It is believed that the Minoans had a sophisticated system of irrigation, which may have enabled their agricultural advancements. While some of the mysteries of the Minoan civilization have been solved, there are still many secrets that remain hidden. For instance, it is still unknown how the Minoans were able to build their impressive structures, or why their civilization was so advanced for its time.